Hi, juniors. Today we're going to be talking about Post-Secondary Planning Kickstart. And before we get started, I wanted to remind you all that the goal of junior year is to go on an introspective journey to land on a smart list of options after high school. With that being said, we're going to start our first junior activity with the Kickstart Survey.
To access the Post-Secondary Kickoff Survey, students should find Naviance in their student portal. Once you open up Naviance, it will look like this. It should require no additional username or password to access Naviance from your student launchpad. Once you are in the platform, you can go ahead and click About Me and then go on down to Surveys for my school. Within this page, you'll be able to find our Post-Secondary Planning Kickstart. Go ahead and find that and get started while we go on with the rest of the presentation.
At this point, we're going to start looking at post-secondary options for all the students here at Edina High School. Most of our students do attend four-year colleges or universities. I think about, in the high 80% rate, so like about 86-87% of our students do go off to a four-year college or university. And then we have a handful of students that will decide to go to a two-year community or technical college. Also, we want to emphasize that if the four-year or two-year college route is not for you, there are some other options. Some students might look at going into the military. Some students might decide they want a gap year. You want to give your brain a rest, so you might travel abroad. You might do something with AmeriCorps. Maybe you have an internship lined up. Some students work to make money for college. So all those options are a possibility if you take a gap year, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. Also, some students might do an apprenticeship. This usually is for our students who want to get into the skilled trades, like an electrician or a plumber. There's apprenticeships out there where you're kind of doing on-the-job training and getting paid for it. And then some of our students, if it's a good fit for you, if you've got something set up where you're going to jump right into the workforce and employment is out there ready for you, that might be a good fit for you too. So these are the different options you have after you graduate from Edina High School. And as school counselors, we want to make sure that we help and guide you through the process with whatever option you feel is a good fit for you. So your right post-secondary fit, and how do I start? So the first thing we want you to do is do some self-reflection and start with you. What makes you and what's going to be a good fit for you when it comes to a college. So you don't want to buy into what college, but rather who you are. So it's figuring out who you are and then finding that college or university that's going to be a good fit for you. You might get caught up in some of your friends saying, hey, I'm going off to the East Coast to the big Ivy League schools. But maybe those schools aren't the best fit. A lot of kids get wrapped up in all the Big Ten schools. That might be a good fit for some, but is that a good fit for you? So remember, you have 2,800 colleges and universities to choose from. So it's trying to find the best fit for you. So we start off by participating in all the junior activities that we have for you, that we're going to put out there for you on Naviance. Also, we want to make sure you're checking your emails and Schoology for these activities and updates on how to start the process of finding out which colleges are going to be the best fit for you. So we want you to participate in these. These really are valuable lessons that we're putting out there for you. And then deciding, once again, finding that right fit and the selection criteria. It's making sure that, the college I go to must have these things. You definitely want to have your area of study. So maybe you're looking at one school and you think this would be a cool place to go, but they don't have your area of study. So that's not going to be a good fit. A lot of students want to make sure that the colleges and universities are providing activities and different things on campus that are in line with their values. Campus size might be a big thing for you. Maybe you want the big campus. And if that kind of, causes anxiety for some, maybe you want the smaller campus size. And then also looking at sports, clubs, Greek life, all different factors that go into deciding what is going to be the best fit for me what college campus am I going to feel most comfortable on? And so that's why we're doing these activities, to start that process, so that you can come down with that, kind of narrow down the list of the schools and colleges that might be a good fit for you.
Now that we have reviewed some of the post-secondary pathways you might be interested in, let's talk about some of the action steps you can take this year during your junior year. Your junior year can be a very exciting and challenging time. We want you to continue to challenge yourself, both in and out of school, but most importantly, we want you to maintain a healthy balance that is beneficial for your own happiness and well-being. Continue to try new things and explore your interests and passions that might influence your post-secondary decisions. Explore Naviance and the different helpful tools it has, such as Supermatch. If you think college may be in your future, start exploring and adding colleges to the Colleges I'm Thinking About page on Naviance. College rep visits here at EHS in the College Career Center are another great way to gather information about schools and introduce yourself to college admissions reps. Continue to participate in all of the sports activities, clubs, or volunteer work you're already involved in. These can also be great opportunities to build your resume as well. Virtual or in-person college tours are a great way to familiarize yourself with college campuses and get a feel for the student body at schools you might be interested in. And of course, we want you to be authentic, be true to yourself, and enjoy this exciting time of your life. I've mentioned a couple of them already, but we have a number of helpful post-secondary resources available to you here at EHS. Naviance is an excellent online resource that is a great tool to explore colleges and find out what might be a good fit for you. The College and Career Center, which is located across from the Media Center, is available for those college rep visits like I mentioned, as well as answering your questions about college visits, applications, financial aid, and anything else you might be wondering about. We also have a post-secondary resource folder and digital catalog linked here with all kinds of information about not only colleges but other pathways such as the military or a gap year or other things you might be thinking about. The counseling YouTube channel has all kinds of videos and tutorials that can help answer questions you might have along the way with any of these processes. And last but certainly not least, your Class of 2026 website has all the information you could ever need, including links to several other resources to help you guide you through the next couple of years here at EHS.